Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you just subscribed, my name is Ebony and I post behind the scenes of my life and my journey to building my empire. Thank you for, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, and again, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, just go ahead and subscribe. Like, y'all have been consistent, we're ready, we're doing this. This is my first ever grown and sexy nighttime car talk. Like today I just laid in bed, so it's nighttime, and this is the last car talk of 2019. Like, how crazy. And today's topic is one that is one of my favorites: vision boards. So a lot of people are doing vision boards. You know, it's a typical thing that you see people do at the end of the year to prepare for their next year. And I didn't realize that a lot of people don't know what a vision board is. So before we get started, a vision board is basically something that is vision, like your vision. It's visual, a bunch of pictures, quotes, that kind of thing. That is what you're wanting for whatever time period you're choosing. Sorry, there's like a lot happening in this park. I'm always in a parking lot, obviously, because I'm in my car. But yeah, so vision board is basically like what you're wanting for a time period, and is represented by different pictures, quotes, sayings, that kind of thing. And then the idea is, by seeing what you're wanting, you're staying focused on it and you're manifesting it, because it's constantly like there. You see yourself doing it, visualizing. Like my last video, hint hint, if you haven't watched it, the last video is about visualizing. So I typically, with my vision boards, I typically, God, I can't talk, make them on Pinterest, which, if you don't know what Pinterest is, it's basically like, it's a search engine, but it's an app, and it has different pictures, recipes. A lot of people use it to plan their wedding, homes, parties, that kind of thing. So, I typically make my vision boards on Pinterest, and just, for instance, I would make one and it would be 2020, and then I'll just find images of what I want my 2020 to look like. Another thing that people do is they'll make, or I actually just did this year, is they'll make a Pinterest board, find a bunch of images of whatever time period they're looking for, and then they'll make a collage and put it as their phone background. I've done that before and it was cute or whatever, but this year I don't really make the physical vision boards that are like paper, because, as I said in my last video, like looking through pictures and doing all that is just ugh. But this year I want to do it because it's just fun. I like to craft, like to create things, and I want to have something like on my wall to just stay in alignment with my goals. So I'm going to do a video on how I'm making my vision board. One thing about me in making vision boards and manifesting, I don't share what I'm manifesting until like after the fact, so you probably won't see what I'm putting on it, but I'll walk y'all through it as I do it. Basically, step one is what I'm gonna do is write in my journal 2020, and then just very general what I want for 2020, and get really granular. So say I want happiness, what does that look like? So happiness in what? In my workplace, in whatever. And then I would go on Pinterest or Google and find images of that, or find quotes about like being happy with your career, and print them out. So you can do that, or a lot of people, if you have magazines, it's a great way to just use up old magazines and click through those. Thirsty. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm gonna write out my list first, and then I'm gonna go and find the visual representation of those words. So it's pretty simple. Just the hardest part is figuring out what you want, but once you do that, like, you're Gucci. So that's something I'm doing over the next, I got a text, over the next day or so. It doesn't really, you don't have to rush and do it before New Year's. I'm just doing it because like I have time off and it's just a relaxing project. I have a lot of crafting stuff from like years and years, so I'm gonna use that, like glitter, and I have so much glue and sequins and all that crap, so I'm gonna put that on the board. Just like a little, I haven't decided if I'm gonna use this black construction paper that I already have or get like a poster board from Walmart for like $1, and just make it. So y'all will see whenever I do the next video. I have to just get the images together, because what I'm actually gonna do is go in on it, y'all. Like, I'm about to get blank checks, not real ones, but like you can print off a blank check and put like an amount on it, like all kind of stuff. Like, I'm actually gonna do an intense, for real vision board, because 2020, I said what I said, and y'all already know what I said. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Like, some people like to do vision boards through scripting, which I'll go into that in another video, but there's so many different ways to do it. There's so many YouTube videos on how to do it. I highly recommend it, just so you can stay in alignment, like know what your goal is, see it. Like, I'm about to put it next to my fridge, and just so I can like see it and know that, you know, even down to if you're doing something that day and you see your vision board, does it match up to what your vision board is showing you? And y'all, you'll see it. Steve Harvey talks about vision boards all the time. Oprah, Steve Harvey and Oprah, like, come on, if they're saying it, obviously. But yeah, I've made them before, and I just kind of stopped as I got older, because I used to love scrapbooking, so it was just right down my alley to make collages and stuff like that. But I stopped because, you know, you get busier, and you don't really have paper around like that, like magazines and stuff, with the rise of the internet, digital age. And that's why. But now I want to make it. I just have that urge to just make it and see it and just do something fun and relaxing, take that time for myself, because I never really do. That's why I did it on Pinterest, because it's just, I'm on Pinterest, I'm on my phone, but I want something that's outside of the digital world, just real, I can touch it. But yeah, that's the gist of vision boards. They're super simple, they're super fun. If you have time, like, invite people over and do a vision board party. That's really fun. I see a lot of people do that. I've never done it, but one day, you know. And yeah, just go in on it, have fun. I did one for my apartment now, the bungalow, before I got it, and it looks like my vision board. So I didn't even like actively be like, oh, I'm gonna make this vision board of my apartment. It was just, I was seriously just planning how I wanted it to look, and it actually, like, stuff that, like, for instance, I talk about my couch all the time. Like, my couch was a big deal for me, because if y'all know me at this point, you know I'm very particular. So I kept seeing these images of this couch. It wasn't the couch I have, but it was the couch I have, but it wasn't like from a specific store. It was just a look. And I was looking for it, and I was like, F it, let me just stop looking. And randomly came across my couch, not realizing it was the same look that I had been pinning on my vision board. It was just instantly, and it happened to be at Z Gallery, which was my aspiration store when I was growing up. So vision boards are real. Just, I said it once and I'll say it again. If you can visualize it, you can hold it in your hands. It's in the Bible, y'all. So yeah, get your vision boards together, get your stuff. If you have a bunch of crafting material, just have fun and be clear on your goals, and that's it. Like, I'm probably gonna put, I'm not gonna say specific, because I said move in silence. I think that was my first car talk. Yeah, so one of mine is gonna be happiness. I already said that, and peace of mind, stuff like that, and what that looks like. You can even, I like to find images of people that actually like look similar to me. So if I'm searching for like vacation pictures, I'll find like black girl on vacation, so it's just like I can see myself, you know. Or like, there's a Twitter called, I think it's called Black Women in Luxury or something like that, and it's a bunch of aesthetic images of black women with like nice cars and that kind of thing. I love stuff like that, because you can just see yourself in it. So that's one trick, is just finding stuff that's you. Or like, if you want a new car, put a picture of the exact car you want on there. New house, find the house, go on Zillow or whatever, look for the house and post a picture of it. If you want a relationship, post images that remind you of what your relationship would look like. Some people even put what they want their person to look like, and I've seen them actually meet a person that looks like that, so that's wild. I don't know if I can do that because I don't really have a type. I just like bad. So but yeah, y'all, got my chandeliers on. I'm really excited for 2020. I'm really excited for the new year. And I'm really excited about these card talks. I really love that y'all love them. Just tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, whatever, and I'll keep making them. But yes, you guys, cheers to the last card talk. I have something on me. Cheers to the last card talk of 2019. Cheers to 2020. Cheers to good health, success, love, peace of mind, and yes, clink. So yes, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, if you watch this long, like, come on, subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll know every time I post, which as of lately, every Sunday, there's been a new card talk. So not to put myself on a schedule, but that's just been when I have the urge to record a card talk. So every Sunday, y'all, have a great day, and thank you for watching. Okay, card talk has switched to bedroom talk. One thing I forgot to mention that a lot of people don't really mention when it comes to manifestation is you can also manifest like friendships and stuff. Like, it doesn't have to always be a romantic relationship. You can manifest friends that are high vibe, that motivate you, that are on the same wavelength as you. And if that's something that you're manifesting, you can find that visually, like, what are they, what do you feel like with those friends, like that kind of thing. That's just a little tidbit. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notifications, and I will see y'all in 2020.